Believe it or not, hurricane season begins this Saturday. And with last year's devastation in the Panhandle all too fresh in our minds, it is important that we make our preparations now. And Pinellas County is here to help with a free event this Sunday. Director of Emergency Management, Kathy Perkins, joins me now to tell us more. Good morning.
Good morning.
It was funny, as soon as you walked in and I met you, I said, all right, are you ready? And then I looked down at the bag and that's the message. Are you ready? Now is the time to make sure that everything is in order, right?
Absolutely. So hurricane season is 6 months. So we want to make sure people have their supplies. Check the old supplies that you had in your cupboard, see if they've expired.
Yeah.
Start getting those non-perishables. Go to the grocery store. We have great information in our hurricane guides in terms of the types of supplies that you'll need. And we have a tax holiday coming up starting on Friday.
I did not realize this because you said sometimes they change it throughout the years. This year it's actually kind of it's an entire week, correct?
Yeah.
It starts May 31st and goes through June 6th, and you get tax credits on a lot of different things, generators, batteries.
Yeah, so great opportunity for people to stock up and save a little money while they're at it. And also look at what are those specials going on in the grocery stores and different places that are having sales for those essentials that you're going to need.
I love that you're having this event this coming weekend, this Sunday, because I think a lot of us Floridians, I can be guilty of it too, my family, we are procrastinators sometimes, and we like to wait till the last second until there's a storm, you know, kind of nearby. But now is the time. So what's the goal for this event on Sunday? Tell us what's going to be happening.
So on Sunday, what we want to do is we want to walk people through the storm. So what do you need to know before, during, and after the storm? So I think we've gotten pretty good at having some of our hurricane preparedness kits, but a lot of people aren't thinking about after the storm. And if your power's out for a long time, if you have to boil your water, if you can't flush your toilets, the debris that you may have, how do you clean up and repair your home? How do you get permits? How to avoid having price gouging occur to you? So we want to have all of our different support agencies that we work with come out and share the day with us to be able to share that information with our community.
And I would imagine it's got to be nice to have this listed somewhere, because even now, let's say we go to this event, we get this information, it needs to be handy, it needs to be top of mind. Maybe let's say we have a storm 2 months from now and you need to remember who to turn to, right?
And we really recommend getting the paper guide, because the nice thing about this is if the internet goes down and the television channels go down, you'll still have this information in hand, so you'll be able to review it and make sure that you have all the information that you need.
Okay, what else did you bring today that you think might be, these are going to be some giveaways and things that people can get?
So these are great giveaways that we have. We always recommend that people have flashlights. This is a great one for kids to play with. It's a pen and a flashlight, and they can wear it around their neck so they don't lose it. A little lantern, so in case the power goes out, they're not as scared. And the weather radio is always a good thing to have. So heaven forbid that we do lose electricity and cable and internet and everything. We can still get emergency information through our weather radio. And this is also good for tornadoes. If you have this on and a tornado warning is issued, it'll actually go off and alert you to that.
What would you want people to know about finding out if you're in a flood zone, or finding out exactly where you live and what your risk is? Because I've worked the phone bank here, and I know that's like the #1 question that I think gets asked is, do I need to evacuate?
Right. So a lot of times people will confuse the FEMA flood zones with the hurricane evacuation zones. We evacuate people for storm surge. So that's wall of water that comes in as the storm is approaching us. And that's the greatest threat to life. So you want to make sure that you're looking at your evacuation zone for a hurricane that is coming in. I would also recommend that people look to see, are you in a FEMA flood zone? Because you could have flooding at your home. And whether you have storm surge damage or flood damage, you want to make sure you have flood insurance, because that will not be covered by your regular homeowner's insurance policy. And
obviously you're with Pinellas County. We have several counties here in our viewing area, so everyone needs to kind of check with their correct county.
Yes, every county has a county office of emergency management that will do materials that are specific to their county, have phone numbers for them, have resources for them, let them know what services are available, where their pet-friendly shelters are, where their regular shelters are, and where they can go for more information as the disaster is occurring.
All right, well, here are the details for the event this Sunday. We'll make sure and put this on our website as well. Thank you so much for all that you do. I know this is a big job to make sure that everyone is as prepared as they can be, and we appreciate your time this morning. And you mentioned pets, by the way.
Yes.
We have not left them out. That's where we're going to go send Natalie with the cute little kitten again for great reminders on what to do with our pets to keep them safe as well. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.